So this past Christmas, Shaquille O'Neil, y'all know Big Shaq, gave away 1,000 PS5s and 1,000 Nintendo Switches to kids for Christmas. Now, this generous gesture was intended to bring some Christmas cheer to underprivileged children during the holiday season. Big Shaq surprised students at a little elementary school in McDonough, Georgia, with approximately 1,000 PS5s and Nintendo Switch consoles, as well as bikes from Walmart. The children reacted with excitement and tears of happiness, according to Shaq. Now, as a gamer, I really only have one thought when I read this story. Nigga, where did you find 1,000 PS5s and 1,000 Switches? So you mean to tell me this entire year it's been you, Shaquille O'Neil, who has been hoarding the systems? It is you who has constructed these bots to snatch these things and scalp them online. I get the gesture. It was cool. I get it. It was nice. It was real nice. The fact that you gave these away to underprivileged children in Georgia, real nice. But you robbed the rest of the nation. Come on, man. I get it. It's a catch-22 for me. Like, okay, yeah, that was real nice, but bruh, there are hundreds of people who could have had their PS5s by now, all because you want to look like a big, goofy ass looking Santa Claus. Come on, man. I don't know. What y'all think? Ladies and gentlemen, blurds and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek? What is going on, everybody? Happy New Year. We are in 2022. Yeah, let's get it. Welcome to the podcast, Do You Speak Geek? This is episode 104. Shout out to everybody who has been rocking with DYSG and listening so far. And if you are new, welcome to Do You Speak Geek? This is the podcast we bring you all the latest and greatest news and reviews in the geek realm. First and foremost, shout out to all new subscribers and all new followers. Shout out to y'all the MVPs. Y'all keep me happy. Y'all keep me uplifted. I love all of y'all. And to the loyal fans, y'all know y'all real ones. Appreciate y'all. If you are listening on this podcast, you're probably listening on Spreaker. That's the home team. Shout out to Spreaker. But we are on every other major podcast outlet out there as well, too. So wherever you get your podcast, be sure to search for Do You Speak Geek and hit that subscribe button. DoYouSpeakGeek.com, the central hub for everything DYSG. And I mean everything. We got blog, we got merch. A lot of new stuff is coming to the website this year. So you guys keep a lookout for that. I will announce it, at some point soon. But, y'all keep a lookout for that. But until then, the merch is there, the photos are there, the videos are there. So check that out at DoYouSpeakGeek.com. Follow us on social media, Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, and Instagram and TikTok at Do You Speak Geek. The YouTube channel, The Daddy and Dono Show. Sorry for the late first Friday fights, but y'all have gotten it anyway. We got the Batman versus the Spider-Man of the movie universes. So check that out when I get a chance. And while you're there, subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave your comments. We want to know what you guys think. All right, y'all. New me, same pod. Let's jump right into it. Y'all know what we do about this time. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I want to be the very best.
Talk nerdy to me.
All right, we got reviews coming at you at rapid fire, not many of them. 355, the star-studded ensemble cast can't help this film from feeling like an empty, underwhelming operation. I mean, on paper it looked good, but for some reason this movie just did not stick the landing. A hero, told through director Ashraf Fagadi's signature brand of neorealism, It pulsates with anxiety even in its quieter moments, thanks to the mounting realization that Rom's decency may not be enough to save his dignity. Very good film, definitely one to check out if you're into foreign films. And finally, the Peacemaker premiere on HBO Max. James Gunn's spinoff of the Suicide Squad character tackles the problem of vigilantism with goofy humor and tons of violence. This is definitely going to be one of those standout series for the year 2022. Can't wait for y'all to see this one. All right, the big thing that happened this past week was the Consumer Electronics Showcase 2022. Let's talk about a few things that dropped during that event. The Razer Zephyr Pro Mask takes everything ridiculous we loved about the original mask and adds a voice amplifier and a slight $50 premium. So, if you guys are into these masks, I think my man Conman Hilton's into masks. Check this one out, y'all, get a chance. The Asus ZenBook 17 Fold OLED. Foldable laptops are getting bigger at CES 2022 as Asus announced the ZenBook 17 Fold OLED with a 17.3-inch foldable display. Now, this beauty of a machine is, it's a big display or tablet, however you want to look at it, and you can have it sit halfway and have a physical keyboard on top to use as a traditional laptop. So, however you choose to do your thing, this laptop has you. PSVR number 2. Sony made a surprise appearance at CES 2022 with the keynote by dropping the name the PSVR 2 of its next virtual reality headset. The surprise announcement was even more auspicious, with Sony outlining the next-gen head-mounted display would feature an OLED display, 2000 by 240 per eye panel resolution, 110-degree field of view, and a 90 Hz as well as 120 Hz refresh rate. Needless to say, this is going to be a bad joker here. I can't wait to see what we do on the PSVR 2, especially now that your boy finally got a PS5. Yes, y'all, it's true. I finally got one. Shaq couldn't keep me away. I finally got one, y'all. Let's get it. Keeping up with the news, Arcade One Killer Instinct Pro. Now, this cabinet is bad. It was announced with a full-size cabinet and a larger 19-inch screen, better controls, speakers, and a few extra flourishes, including chrome trim and light-up coin slots. So, if you guys are into Arcade One cabinets for your house, this is definitely one to get. Then the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 Ti, a complete opposite spectrum of affordability. NVIDIA also announced its most expensive graphic card yet. Y'all, this joker is $1,500. But it's pretty powerful and it's promising to be 11% faster than its predecessors. So if you're into graphics cards and you want an expensive one, this is the one to get. Samsung Gaming Cloud. It's making it a bit easier to play games with the plethora of cloud gaming services we have today by introducing a new cloud gaming hub to its TVs from Samsung. To be clear, Samsung isn't announcing its own cloud gaming service, but rather a repository for users to easily access NVIDIA's GeForce Now, Google Stadia, and Utomic. And lastly, Sony has released PS5 ready OLED TVs. Sony announced a new flagship OLED 4K TV in the form of the A95K series that promises to display more vibrant colors thanks to its QD OLED panel. Additionally, there are two smaller 48 and 42-inch versions of the Sony A90K series that should be perfect as a gaming monitor replacement or compact gaming. Best of all, if not most, Sony's upcoming TVs will feature a refresh rate support out of the box, and the PS5 can auto-tune HDR levels once it's detected with Sony TV that you are using. So this is a bad TV, y'all. Might have to go ahead and get one of these A95Ks myself, but we will see, and I'll let y'all know how that goes. Let's go ahead and hop into my favorite portion of the show. Oh, I have missed it so, and y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the Source Wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said. Stan, the pull list this week, we got Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes #1. The League versus the Legion? 1,000 years into the future, 1,000 precisely, a legion of superheroes comes together to dedicate their lives to recapturing the great age of heroes of the 21st century. When the heroes discover that reality is falling to a great darkness in both times simultaneously, the Justice League and the Legion must team up to stop it all. But what is the connection between the secrets of the new Gold Lanterns and the coming of the Great Darkness? A monumental DC epic miniseries starts here. Wow, the Legion and the League. Yeah, I'm in. Let's peep it. I'm in. I'm gonna check it out. Daredevil Woman Without Fear #1, the next pulse-pounding chapter in the saga of New York City's guardian devil, this time starring Elektra as Daredevil. Joined by Rafael de la Torre, Chip Zdarsky continues his landmark run and the Daredevil story that spins directly out of the shocking revelations in the pages of Devil's Reign. Elektra is the world's deadliest assassin. We know this. And she's taken a vow not to kill. Whoa. Someone puts themselves directly in her path with deadly consequences. What else would you expect from Marvel Universe's greatest hunter? Ooh. What are we doing right here? What are we talking about? I'll definitely be reading this one. Rain #1. On a seemingly normal August day in Boulder, Colorado, the skies are clear and Honeysuckle Speck couldn't be happier. She's finally moving in with her girlfriend Yolanda, but their world is literally torn apart when dark clouds roll in and release a downpour of nails. Splinters of bright crystal that shred the skin of anyone not safely undercover. Rain makes vivid this escalating apocalyptic event as the Doge of Nails spreads across the country and around the world, threatening everything young lovers Honeysuckle and Yolanda hold dear. Yikes. It's raining sparkly shards. Yeah, no thank you. I'm getting out of here. No thank you. And finally, we have The Scorched #1, this first all-new issue of Todd McFarlane's superhero team book. There's a threat so big that no single hero can stop it, and the formation of this new supergroup is the only thing standing in its way. Members will include Spawn, Redeemer, Gunslinger, Medieval Spawn, and She-Spawn, with many more heroes waiting in the wings. Join the battle in the first issue extravaganza as the forces of heaven, hell, and earth collide. Y'all, I am definitely ready for that one. This is going to be a good book. And like this book and others, please be sure to check those out this Wednesday at your local comic book store. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all. Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude.
I am the villain of the story.
All right, y'all, The Boys Season 3 will premiere in June. The release date was finally announced during the installment of Vought News Network digital video miniseries 7 on 7 with Cameron Coleman, which was designed to help bridge the gap between Season 2 and the upcoming third season, following from the explosive action of the last season finale back in October 2020. Toward the end of Season 2, Homelander found himself in a particularly bad place. He started to lose his grip on reality. Okay, joke. I'm just thinking about the end of losing the grip anyway. And desperately tried to regain control of the unraveling situation. In a scene that was originally cut from the first season, he repeated Chant's phrase, "I can do whatever I want." Oh God, there it is again. And that appears to be his outlook this coming season. All right, y'all, here we go. June, let's get it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be crazy. You already know The Boys always brings it. It's one of those shows that we all look forward to every single year, and I am deeply excited. Let's go. Now, if anyone wants to chime in and, put some money in on it, the CW is up for sale. So the Hollywood Reporter revealed a memo that was sent to CW employees informing them of plans to explore a potential sale of the network. The CW is home to shows like Walker, Riverdale, and DC shows like Batwoman and Flash. The CW was a joint venture between CBS and Warner Media that was formed in 2006 when the two companies combined UPN and the WB. Under this agreement, Warner and CBS would produce content for the network evenly, but the success of the DC Arrowverse meant Warner was providing most of the top shows like Flash, Superman and Lois, Batwoman, and Legends of Tomorrow. Despite the popularity of DC Comics, the Hollywood Reporter says the CW has never been profitable. Wow, never. And that revenue was primarily generated from licensing shows to international markets and streaming services. For a long time, the CW licensed shows like The Flash and Riverdale to Netflix, but ended this deal in 2019 as Warner and CBS focused on their streaming platforms, HBO and Paramount Plus, respectively. As the two networks began to keep their content library to themselves, revenue from licensing and foreign sales dried up, potentially leading to the CW's current situation. In a memo to the SAF, CEO Mark Pedowitz confirmed that CBS and Warner are looking at exploring strategic opportunities for the network. But for now, the channel will continue to provide original programming for the upcoming season. Wow, it's crazy how they've never been profitable for those DC properties. You would think because that's like one of the main reasons people even watch CW nowadays. Whether you still watch it or not, it's up to you. But it's crazy that this network is being sold that way, and I get it what they're doing. I mean, with the streaming services being what they are nowadays, I really do see most of, if not all of these DC properties being exclusively streamed on HBO Max. But yeah, it's kind of sad that CW is going to be sold because it's one of those networks that you really look forward to seeing new shows. And, you know, I guess I'm a CW head, I don't know. But we'll see. Hopefully things work out in the end and these shows we continue to watch. And y'all, this is probably the biggest and probably geekiest news I have heard in a while. Scott Pilgrim Anime reportedly in development for Netflix. Yo, come on. Come on. A Scott Pilgrim Anime? Okay. The Hollywood Reporter reports that Scott Pilgrim revealed to be in development for release on streaming platform for Netflix. Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley is attached to the project as a writer and executive producer, with Are You Afraid of the Dark revival showrunner Ben David Grabinski also being involved. The pair will serve as showrunners if the series is greenlit. Anime production studio Science Saru, which was involved in Star Wars Visions among other projects, will produce animation for the series if it gets to go ahead. Listen to me very carefully, whoever you are out there that has the authority to greenlight this. You better greenlight this, and you better not ever pull the red light. Come on, man. A Scott Pilgrim Anime? It's like the two best things in the world came together and like, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to make a little cute little baby, and this baby's going to be the Scott Pilgrim Anime for Netflix. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. This is going to be dope. I cannot wait. I'm definitely going to be binging this one. Oh, man. Good times, right? Good time to be alive. Let's hop into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
That sound like Donkey Kong.
Batman is playing Galaga.
All right, you gamers, we got one piece of news here. E3 will apparently be once again held online only. The Entertainment Software Association, which is the entity behind the annualized gaming convention, announced this past week that it will be shifting to an online format only in 2022. This is the second year in a row that E3 will be held solely online, with the culprit behind the situation once again being COVID-19. In a message given to Game Beats earlier this week, the ESA revealed the plans that hold E3 in Los Angeles Convention Center have been scrapped following the rapid spread of the Omicron COVID-19 variant. Quote, due to the ongoing health risks surrounding COVID-19 and its potential impact on the safety of exhibitors and attendees, E3 will not be held in person in 2022, end quote. Said the statement from the ESA. We are nonetheless excited about the future of E3 and look forward to announcing more details to come. As mentioned, this marks the second year in a row which E3 will again be held in a digital capacity only. As a whole, though, it marks 3 years since E3 was held in person whatsoever. In 2020, E3 ended with getting scrapped altogether after the COVID-19 pandemic first began. So this kind of makes you wonder, what's the future for E3 looking like? Will they ever go back to in-person? Will it always be online? And how long will, the public, the best word is tolerate it being only online? I don't know. But once again, E3 is online. Let's get it. E3 is going to be coming, but y'all ain't going. Oh, mask up, people. Mask up, so I can say. Mask up, get vaxxed, so I can say. Well, that is the pod, people. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for listening. Please listen to this podcast. Follow this podcast. Subscribe to this podcast. Let your boy know what you think about this podcast. Visit the website, doyouspeakgeek.com. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Check out our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe to the videos there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?